Oh, welcome. Am I still streaming? Is my stream working? Are we buffering? I don't know. It does appear that perhaps many frames are being dropped right now. We're not? That's kind of weird. Because like in OBS, I see my bitrate. It's like red. It's very red. Which made me very concerned because as I switch ISPs and I'm like, what the? Why is it red? Anyway, I'm switching. Am I? Audio's fine. It says I've dropped 50% of my frames, which is concerning to me. Anyway, also welcome Nova. Hello Raiders. Video. No, my frames. Well, if the audio is fine, whatever. But I thought this would be better. I thought maybe I got something weird going on. Alright, shout out Nova. What were you doing? You're streaming art. Hope you had a good stream. I've literally just started my stream, so I haven't even done my intro yet. Welcome gamers, it is Wednesday. I'm going to scroll up and greet everyone. Welcome Stream Elements, welcome myself. Welcome Duck, welcome Cass, Potato, Stanley, Amflo, Zero, thank you for the 5 months. Resetter, Chicken Coop, Duck. Wait, did I greet you already? No, I did. I greet you already. Yuko, Cass. Wait, did I greet Cass? I don't know. You know, whatever. I'm gonna greet many people. Nova, Genie, Incognito, Cranky Star. Videos dropping. I wonder if it's not my ISP that's gonna. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me check my stats. It might be like an encoding issue. Might be something else. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna check some things in OBS. How do you check? How do you check stats? It's a stats thing. Frames missed due to rendering lag. Drop frames network. It does appear that my network... So, okay, here's the thing. I switched ISPs today, as you might tell from the title. And I thought it would be good, but it seems like it's not. It seems strange. That's concerning. That does not sound good to me. It's kind of weird though, because like, if the audio is not cutting out, but the video is, what the heck could that be? Like, it's telling me I dropped more frames than I usually do. I've dropped 47% of frames. However, it's like the video's audio's fine now. Well, anyway, I guess I'll look into that. Hold on, what if I run some ping plotting software in the background? And then it'll tell me if there's frames dropped. And from where? Packet loss. Are they throttling Twitch? Maybe I should stop dual streaming to YouTube. I am dual streaming to YouTube right now. But like, I thought that switching ISPs, now that I'm on fiber optic internet, I thought it'd be better. I did a speed test, it was pretty good. It was like, check it out, you got 300 megabits up and down. And it seemed pretty consistent. But maybe not. Maybe something else is wrong. Some kind of connectivity issue. I don't know. Man, that's disappointing. I was so excited too. Welcome Liquid Cake. Well, anyway, I guess we'll start doing a wooloop. Welcome Chaos Ryan. Which one do I want to do today? I will tell some stories. Let's do animals. Let's do a meme. What did they mean by meme? Look at this. Oh, this is the ladies pointing at the cat meme. Look at this. Wow, that's wild. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna tell the story Is that it? What the? Wait, what's this? Where am I supposed to go from here? Down, all the way down there? What the? Maybe your internet cable, I have a bad one which somehow caused Steam to use 100% CPU and lag everything when I download it. What? I wonder if maybe I have to like restart the router or something. Because like, you get the ISP set up and then it's like, maybe gotta restart the router. Like after the initialization step, maybe you gotta set up some more stuff. I don't know. Is that the lady points at confused cat? I think it is. Anyway, today, ISP guy was supposed to come at between 10 a.m. and noon. And me as a fool, I thought he was gonna come at 10 a.m. and it would be done like really quick. He did not show up until 12:30. Like, man, that is very late. I thought, maybe it'd be 12 and he'd be like, okay, you come in at 12, it's still there. Strangely enough, seems to run smooth on YouTube. Wait, hold on. Maybe it is dual streaming. Maybe I need to stop dual streaming. If I'm only streaming to Twitch, maybe it's fine. No, but it should handle it though. Or maybe it's this like this thing that I'm using on OBS. This whatchamacallit. I think I'm using on OBS to dual stream. Maybe it's prioritizing the YouTube stream instead of the Twitch one. I don't know. Anyway, I guess the video doesn't matter that much. As long as the audio is fine, like, that's good enough. And then maybe the next time I stream, I'll try just streaming to Twitch. Try to see what it is. Is it work-related? Which thing, my ISP? Anyway, I don't know. Okay, so going back to the story. The ISP guy was supposed to show up. He showed up very late. I saw that, okay, so like I saw like someone outside my door. It was like 11 a.m. I was like, oh, maybe that's the guy. I've seen like several like cars stop in front of my house. There was like a van that was unmarked and I was like, oh, is this the Verizon guy? It wasn't, it was some other guy for some other thing, maybe for the house next door. And then I saw like another guy in front of my house. It's like, oh, maybe this is the guy. I opened the door. It was actually the mailman. So I was just there awkwardly like watching him put the mail into my mailbox. It's like, oh, I thought you were a different guy. And then finally, it's been a while. And then he shows up. And then I see like the car outside or the van outside. And it's just like sitting there for several minutes. I checked the Verizon app and it's like, hey, your technician is like right here. He's in front of your house. I was like, okay, but like, what's he doing? And then I looked outside. I looked at the car and he wasn't even in there. I was like, what's he doing? I looked outside to see if maybe he was like looking at the wires or whatever. He was not there. I don't know what he was doing. Welcome Nuna Nanuna. Welcome Slime Molder. This is either Verizon or the feds. Could be both. And then he finally, the thing is also he knocked on my door when I in fact have a doorbell. It's like, why would you do that? Does this happen to you all? Like when you have a doorbell in your on your door, but then the people knock anyway? Like, why would there's a doorbell for a reason, Maybe like, maybe I'm far away and I can't hear the knocking on the door. Just press the doorbell, I don't know. And then I let him in, and then he came in, and then he just like... I feel like usually when a technician walks into your house, you normally like guide them to where they're supposed to go. He was walking in front of me. It's like... He just walked in and he was like, oh, let's see what you got here. And then he started walking, and I'm like, that's not the right way. He walked through my room, and I was like, you could walk through, like, there's like a hallway you can walk through. I don't know. And then he walked the room. He looked at the thing. He was like, oh, I see what you got here. Yeah, I think this should work. There was a previous setup, We previously had FiOS installed. And then we switched. But then, you know, the equipment is still there, kind of. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, it looks pretty simple. Yeah, is this a old installation? Yeah, this should work. All you gotta do is plug in the Ethernet and put in the router." And I'm like, in my head, I was like, I don't know why they didn't let me do like self-installation, because like pretty much all this guy did, he came in, he just plugged in the Ethernet, he gave me the router, he turned on the router, he waited for the router, and then it worked. I don't know, he didn't really do anything. Maybe he did it wrong, I don't know. Let's see, I found people assume my doorbell was broken, then it turned out it was. Just removed it and got a knocker, now people ignore the knocker. We've never even seen a knocker on a door. Hardly even know. Maybe you just wanted to look around for some conversation topics? I don't think so. I don't think that's true. The thing about knocking is there's a big range of force you can use. Doorbell is binary. Yeah, like the doorbell is like optimized, okay? Like people have it set up. They can hear things. It's good. The doorbell, the knocking, it's like, you never know. Maybe it's not loud enough. Yes, it is fiber optics. Anyway. So then he looked at the existing equipment and he's like, this should work. Let me just get the router. And I was like, okay, he's just gonna go to the van, gonna get his router. And then I don't know what he was doing. He went out there and he was just like either in his van or like doing something else for like 20 minutes. I don't know if he, oh, you know what, I think of what he was doing. He probably has to like reconfigure like the existing device or something, because it was like old and probably wasn't set up correctly. He probably had to like go into some app to like change permissions. And then those things take a while to save, so he probably was just sitting in the van just waiting. Busy watching TikToks. Actually, I think he did start doing that. So when he came back with the router, and he plugged it in, and then to verify that the connection worked, you know, he did the speed test or whatever. And then I think he just started watching like either YouTube videos or TikToks. And we were like waiting, like waiting for the router to like reboot and all that. He's just watching TikToks. There was one about like Logan Paul or like, I don't know. Like, what's this guy watching? I don't know. He started talking. There was like a flashlight, and he was like, "Oh, you bought one of these flashlights too? Oh, I got one of these for my son. Do you get this from Temu?" I was like, "No, my uncle got that for me. I don't know. I don't really use it." And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's pretty good though. It is really bright. You gotta charge it though." Yeah, that's cool. All right. True. No issue on YouTube. I don't even know. Yeah, this is the cat meme. Anyway, we've determined that, I don't know. Anyway, he was in a rush. I don't know. I feel like typically when they set up your internet at a new place, they verify that it works on your devices, right? They're like, you know, they make sure that you can get it on your phone. You know, if you have any devices, you gotta like, you know, plug in the Ethernet, and they're like, okay, it works. He was like, he just like scanned the code and then verified it worked on his phone. And he was like, yeah, you should be good. You should be good now. And it's like, wait, let me like confirm this, because I've had issues before where like it would work and then it would stop working after 5 minutes. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna check on my phone. I did the speed test and it was like much slower than what was advertised. So I was concerned. I was like, oh, wait, this is not 300 up or down. It's like, whatever. And then he's like, no, that's how it is. It varies. Maybe you gotta stand closer to the router. It's like, all right, whatever. And he's like, oh yeah, to get best performance, you gotta use Ethernet. And it's like, oh yeah, I have that. And then I plugged in the Ethernet, and then I was like, okay, hold on, let me verify this on my computer. I plugged in the Ethernet, and he was just like, no, you should be good. He was like in a hurry. He had to go. And then he just left. Like, come on, man. He couldn't even wait for me to verify my connectivity, man. Anyway, I verified it later. It did work. It appears there are still some issues. Maybe it's Twitch. Maybe Twitch is having issues. Have other streamers reported Twitch not working? No, it's probably just me. Probably just because I'm dual streaming. I don't know. And make sure your internet works. I'm gonna log into Genshin. They could do that. Totally do that. I had a heating engineer around the other day. He saw my pile of abandoned HDDs. Asked if I built PCs. I think he assumed that much junk around I must have a business doing it. Why do you have all that stuff? Welcome, Delicious Smile. Anyway, yeah, and then he left, and then I had to confirm everything worked. I had to like connect everything. Had to adjust some settings. This router has what is it called? Wi-Fi 6E or whatever. I didn't even know that existed. Do you know about this? Wi-Fi 6E? The 6th edition of Wi-Fi or whatever? Apparently it's good. I enabled it. And I don't know. It seems like there's less congestion, there's like better latency, I don't know, something. I tried various speed tests, and it's looking pretty good. For some reason, Twitch is not liking it, though. I don't know how to identify this. Anyway, whatever. It's better than what I had. You know, even if the video sucks, audio is really all you need. And then next time, try not dual streaming. Maybe it's Twitch that's bad. Because, like, you know, YouTube looking so good right now. Welcome, Hemp. My Galaxy S24 has a special icon for Wi-Fi 6. What is Wi-Fi 6? I had a server with 14 gigs of HDD and 5 drives on an 18 gig to make it quieter. Now I just have 5 unused drives. I cannot relate. I don't even have any of this. When did they finally decide that 802.11 naming scheme was too complicated? I don't even know. Because, like, you know, you got Wi-Fi 2.4 gigahertz, you got Wi-Fi 5 gigahertz. And then I assumed that Wi-Fi 6 was 6 gigahertz, right? Is it something else? It's like its own different thing. I don't know, whatever. Upload should be much better now, though. Like my previous ISP, I had like 30 megabits upload, which should be enough for streaming, but I guess I was having some issues. I don't really know. Not really sure why that is. Terabytes. Oh, I didn't even question that. I was like, 14 gigs? That's good enough. Yes, obviously terabytes. It's the 6th revision. 6E. So the E does stand for edition? I was just making that up. I guess it actually is the edition. It does support 6 gigahertz? Okay. Well, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully should be better. I will have to diagnose what the issues are. Do you know that Twitch has like a page where you can... Wait, I can just check this right now. Hold on. Maybe not on stream, but... I could open in a different window. There's a Twitch bandwidth test, whatever this thing. Twitch Inspector. There's a thing called Twitch Inspector. It shows you, oh, look at this. So awful. What is this? Stable, unstable for 4.2 minutes. Unstable. Stable. We're stable now for 20 seconds. Average frame rate 15 frames per second. Average bit rate 2.4. That's 2,400. Transcoding. Live streams. Configuration check. Your stream appears to be experiencing networking or encoding issues. Interesting. Interesting. You'll probably select another server to broadcast from. Yeah, but then I would have to disconnect. I'd have to stop the stream. You should try it. No, I don't want to do it though. I'm live. I don't know. Anyway, the VOD watchers or people watching on YouTube, they get a better experience. It's kind of messed up. I don't know. Apparently you can test stream to Twitch without going live. Do you know that? There's like a parameter you can add to the URL. It's like bandwidth test equals true or something. And you just get to see like the graphs. That's how it is. Have you done it? Are you aware of this? I was aware, but I've never used it. Maybe I should try it. Maybe on the next stream, on my offline stream, my test stream. Anyway, since I spent so much of the day just waiting for the guy to arrive, I didn't really get much done at work. I rescheduled some meetings because I was like, okay, I had like a meeting scheduled for like 11:30 a.m. And I was like, okay, you know, the installation window starts at 10 a.m. It's probably gonna get done by like, you know, 10:30 or 11, right? And then when he wasn't here at like 11:20, I was like, okay, I guess I should cancel this meeting because he could show up at any point. He might show up right now. But then I feel like I didn't need to. He did not end up showing up until like 12:30. So I could have done that meeting. Could have worked. And then like after the internet was installed and I got my laptop connected to the Wi-Fi, I don't know if I was just imagining it, but like I feel like when I was in a video conference, the videos looked better, even though the even though like it's the same download speed. It's like 300 megs down, 300 up. But then like I was like, is it like detecting that my internet is better, so it's loading like higher quality video for the other people? I don't know. Maybe it's the 6E. Maybe it's the fact that 6E was enabled. And it's like, well, you got 6E. We gotta get the better quality video for you. I don't know. That was there. Watch some streams. It's pretty good. Anyway, that was my day. Spent the day just looking at things. And now I'm here. Anyway, yesterday, you know, as usual, Tuesday I don't stream. But went to the office. And then I found out that my family was like, we're gonna go to a restaurant. And then I did. But before I went to the restaurant, I got a haircut. It's been a while since I got a haircut. Because, you know, it takes time. You gotta go to the barber. Whatever. It's like, I don't have time for that. I gotta, like, you know, go home. I gotta, I don't know, gotta go buy groceries. But since I had nothing to do, you know, because it's like the thing where like you have to do something after work, but it's not like right after work, you know, because work ends at 5. But then like the dinner was like 6:30 or whatever, so I had like a bunch of time. It's like, okay, what if I just go get a haircut while I'm waiting? And then I got a haircut, and now it's so much more convenient. You wash your hair, it's like it doesn't take forever. And like your hair doesn't blow in the wind annoyingly, and you gotta adjust your hair. None of that. Smooth sailing for the next several months. I'm gonna save a fortune on shampoo. I use the same amount of shampoo, regardless of the length of my hair. I probably shouldn't though. I feel like maybe I could use less of it. I don't know. Probably doesn't matter that much. Do you all have long hair? When was the last time you all cut your hair? When was the last time I cut my hair? Let me check my notes. You look at the haircut. Let's see, haircut. Last time I cut my hair was in March. At the end of March. It's been almost 6 months. 2018. Did you stop getting a haircut because of COVID? Wait, I guess if it's 2018, COVID was like 2020, so probably it wasn't due to COVID. Short hair is significantly nicer to deal with, so true. But like going to the barber is so annoying. You gotta like wait for them to finish cutting the people's hair before you, and then you gotta sit down. You gotta wait for them to cut your hair. I don't know. Maybe it's not that annoying, but it takes time, you know? And the barbershop that I go to, there's like, oh, there's only one guy working there. So it's not even in parallel. If he gets stuck on something, you're gonna have to wait for him to finish. Certainly has been a while. How long is a while, though? How long is a moment? It's been a moment. It's been a minute. So you know how some people say it's been a minute? It's not actually a minute. It's several minutes. It could be even days or years. Why would they use the word minute to be arbitrary? You turn like a phrase that is exact into something that's imprecise. You're like, a minute. I'll be there in a minute. It's not a minute. February? That's not like that much longer than the last time I got a haircut. Right? Mine was at the end of March, so it's like about a month. I don't know. It definitely was getting kind of annoying though. Especially like if it's gonna be autumn soon and like, you know, the wind is gonna get stronger. Whatever, it's gonna get colder outside. Actually, I guess colder is better to have long hair, but whatever. The wind is strong, it starts blowing your hair around. It's a bit annoying. But yeah, I don't know. Got a haircut, had some food, went home, and now we're here. And I still have to call my old ISP to cancel, because my renewal is gonna happen on like Sunday. So, and typically customer support doesn't do like, they're not in the office or like accepting calls on like Sundays. So I'm like, I gotta figure this out. I gotta be like, tomorrow or like Friday, I gotta call them and be like, I'd like to cancel. But then it's like, what if this streaming issue still persists, you know? Yes, I am dropping frames. But the audio is fine. That's what matters. None of the video matters. Maybe I should pin a message. Hold on. I should pin a message. After I finish this loop. Say I'm dropping frames, but the audio should be fine. But for whatever reason on YouTube, everything is good. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pin a message. I am dropping frames, but audio should be good. I'm gonna pin this. I'm gonna manually unpin this. Alright. Anyway, I'm sure when I call my ISP, my previous ISP, to tell them I want to cancel, they'll be like, oh, what? You're gonna cancel? No, you're a valued customer. We got oh, look at it, we have a discount for you. Oh, a discount? If you like to stay, we have a discount for you. I'll be like, no, I've already switched. I've already installed the new internet. And they'll be like, no, I can't believe we're losing a valuable customer. I can't believe it. Would you like to take an exit survey? Tell us what we did wrong. I'd be like, no. You had time to change it. Totally could have done this earlier. You caused this. Anyway, it really sucks when you like call an ISP to cancel when you like already intend to cancel, right? Because like sometimes people, they call it cancel, but then they're like, oh, maybe I just want to like, you know, I'm receptive to a counter offer. It's like when you fully switch and you call them to cancel, it just, they try so hard to get you to like stay on. I remember the last time I was on Verizon Fios and I had switched because of like other issues. Like the guy on the phone seemed so apologetic. It wasn't even his fault. He's just a customer support guy. But then I was like, oh, I'm canceling because, you know, I was having issues and like, you know, they were gonna send someone over to fix it, but then like you would have charged me like $100 for it, and it's like it would have been cheaper to just switch to the ISP instead. He's like, no, but like, oh, you've been a customer for like 7 years. We coulda waived that price for you. I'm like, no, I've already switched. It's like, are you sure? They're not gonna treat you as well as Verizon. He literally said that though. He literally was like, oh, you know, those guys at Optimum, I don't know, you're gonna switch back soon. I don't know, they always have issues. I don't know, I've already switched. He's like, all right, well, if there's anything I could do to help you switch back. He's like, no, no, I've already switched. I had to tell him like 5 times. Sir, I've already switched. There's nothing you can do to convince me. And then he just accepted. You'll be back. You'll all be back. You'll see. See how it is. And they're right, I did switch back. But it took like 5 years, maybe like 4 years. I don't know, I switched back and now I'm having issues. So maybe they never improved. But then also, I guess like back then I wasn't streaming, so I had different concerns. I feel like this is only an issue because I'm a streamer. Because like my download had no issues. It was only upload. And like most people don't notice that kind of stuff. You know, as a streamer, we see our bitrate in OBS all the time. We are aware. Viewers are like, oh, well, as a streamer, you're dropping frames. Well, the stream is buffering. It's buffering so much. What if they offered $1 million, but they won't though? That's unrealistic. It's not a real value. I do not enjoy talking to strangers on the phone, but who does though? Does anyone here enjoy talking to strangers on the phone? Because I feel like, you know, not enjoying that is the default. It's the default state of being. I'm sure there are people. There are people probably that love talking to strangers. Especially on the phone. But not me. Anyway, I don't know. What I'm worried about is like, you know, I'm thinking this is only an issue because I'm dual streaming. And then like, what if I do like a bandwidth test and then I find out it happens even when I'm not dual streaming? Then what am I supposed to do? I have to like call them, get someone else to come back here again? And then I have to explain like, oh, it usually works fine, but like only when I'm streaming to like Twitch. And they're like, what the heck, man? Some people are lonely and need verbal interaction. Like streamers. Like streamers when they're streaming because they have an excuse to yap. That's why I'm streaming. I'm streaming right now because I can talk about my ISP issues. It blows my mind that people can just jump into Discord calls with strangers and acquaintances. Yeah, I don't do that. Strangers. When people go on like fan discords and they just jump into like the voice chat, what are they doing? They're probably like playing a game or like watching a movie or something. But like, you know, I'm sure there's people that just go on there after work just to chat. That's strange to me. Maybe it's not that strange. Maybe it's totally normal. But I feel like all the discords that I'm in, no one goes on the voice chats. You notice this? Are you in any discords where people actively use the voice chat in the server? One that's not like a specific like group of friends, just like a general purpose server. I don't know. All the ones I've seen, the voice chat is totally empty. Yes? What the? Just a couple. I just noticed the hag tag, expecting to see yapping tag. I have chatty. The tag. A couple. Like literally a couple though, like e-dating a couple. No, I'm gonna assume you mean a couple as in multiple rather than specifically a couple. That's also weird to me. Maybe it's not that weird, I don't know. E-dating on Discord. Discord, the Discord mod and the Discord kitten. Unbelievable that they would do that. Things people do on Discord. Oops. Anyway, what else is going on? What else happened? What else am I doing? So I'm not VR fishing today. I don't know when VR fishing will return. Maybe next week. I don't know. Because I feel like with like the internet connectivity stuff, switching ISPs, probably not a great idea to do a VR stream, you know? Because like that also affects the connection on my PC. And like, you know, my VR headset stuff is set up via like a router in my room. Like that probably needs some adjustment. I don't know. Gotta figure out this drop frames thing on Twitch. Why is that? Why does this happen to me? What if I do a speed test right now? Is it wise to do a speed test while streaming? Probably not. Specifically on upload. Probably make the stream worse. I don't know, but you could watch on YouTube. Anyone watching on YouTube right now? YouTube viewers? Just out there like, finally, our YouTube is redeemed. We're justified watching this stream on YouTube. Alright, this is the meme. This is the cat meme. You're watching on YouTube and chatting on Twitch. Oh, well, that's why your thing is like slightly delayed, because I notice sometimes you respond to something that I said like several seconds ago. And I was like, is my Twitch stream lagging? Appears to not be. Because YouTube is specified that way. No, let me check. Let me check my metrics. 2 viewers on YouTube. That's like 2 more than usual. Okay, I'm looking at my Twitch inspector again. It appears that bitrate is in fact suffering significantly. How do I check? Are there known issues? Twitch status? Status.twitch.com. No, everything's fine. I think it's just me. It's just me. I've been having issues on Twitch, like, do you ever get this? Like, for some specific streams, sometimes, like, the video just, like, dies, and then it gets, like, this little, like, red button that's, like, restart the stream. Sometimes that happens to me, but only for certain channels. And I also notice whenever Northernlion streams, like, when you go onto his streams when he's offline, right? Typically, when people go online, it just loads the video, right? But then for whatever reason, whenever Northernlion goes online, I have to like specifically refresh the page. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's like one of his settings or something. It's so annoying. Yeah, why is that? Why do they do these things? Why does Twitch do this to us? Yorkshire cities. Let's do Yorkshire. Yorkshire. Oh, this looks huge. Holy frick, this is gonna. Is that Shrek? You see this? Is that Shrek? What is that? I feel like this one's gonna take a while. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's good. Green on green. That's an interesting choice. It's kind of hard to see. I should have made the background like light green or something. Anyway, what else? Anything else going on out there? Do I have anything else in my notes? Things that happened to me Talked about haircut. Talked about internet. Oh, I also bought Inscription. You might notice here on the left side, Inscription is on sale. Right there. I bought it. It is on sale right now. If you wanted to buy Inscription, it is like $7. And like, I've seen some people play it, I didn't understand. But then, I guess because I never watched someone play the tutorial. And then I finally saw someone play the tutorial. I'm like, oh, I see. This is actually kind of cool. I put it on my wish list, and now it's on sale, so I bought it. I don't know when I'll play it. I am running out of games to play on Saturday, though. So maybe on a Variety Saturday, if I don't have enough itch.io games, maybe I'll just play Inscription. Although I feel like I should probably announce that in advance, right? Because some people are probably interested in the game. When they're like, oh, Variety Saturday. Oh, you mean these itch.io games? I don't care about that. They don't tune in. They're like, what? You're telling me he streamed Inscription? I would have watched Inscription. If I had known a streamer was going to play Inscription, I would have been there. I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty cool though. Pretty cool game. Pretty nice aesthetic. Maybe a bit hard to understand for people that are just jumping in. Welcome Lake. It has in fact been a while. I hope you're doing well. You may notice the stream is a bit laggy. That's fine. About Outscription. What about it? What about these scriptions? You can play the prototype for... Oh yeah, that thing. I saw that on itch as well. I remember seeing that on itch and thinking like, oh wow, this guy totally copied the aesthetic of Inscription. That's kind of messed up. You could just do this? And I looked at the comments. Actually, there was nothing in the description of the game that said that it was the prototype for Inscription. I had to like go to the comments, and then someone was like, oh, you're just copying Inscription. And then one of the comments was like, actually, this is the same developer. This is actually the predecessor for Inscription. And that's when I understood. That's when I was like, oh, shoot, that makes sense. No wonder. It's like the same thing. And also, Inscription is like in a bundle with... there's a game called Buckshot Roulette. There's a bundle called literally the same game that has those two games in it. Like, are they really the same game, though? They do have a similar aesthetic, but like, gameplay... I guess it has some similarities. Get like items you can use. There's like a dark room. I don't know. That dev made some interesting games. Should I check out his other games? Are they free on itch.io? Wait, really? The bundle? Yes, there is a bundle. It's on Steam. It's available. In case you would like to purchase both games at a discounted price. Anyway, I don't know. I don't even know. It's like, I don't feel sick anymore, but I do still feel like my voice is like not recovered. Like a little bit of congestion still. I don't know how to describe it. It's not like nasal congestion. It's like, you know the area that's like at the back of your mouth, like going up? What's that area called? The trachea? One of those things? You know what I mean? The area, I guess, like when your nose, like if you were to go through your nose and then like it goes down and connects to your mouth, kind of. That's like that part. What is that part called? I feel like there's some congestion in there. It only really happens when I like start talking for a while. I don't know. Maybe I'm doomed. Maybe I will never recover from this. It's possible. Anything is possible. Literally anything. Yo, welcome Raiders. Hello. Hello, Chia. Let me shout you out as soon as I'm done looping this wool. This thing right here. Alien dance? What do you mean? I think that's a global better Twitch TV emote or something, right? Let me shout out Captain Chia. Welcome, Raiders. You were doing some now the Voices of the Void, obviously. Just like last time. Just like every time. Welcome, Sid. Welcome, Nayu. Welcome, Sinisistex. Welcome, Super Tuna. Welcome, Executioner Snag. Welcome, Chia. You might notice the stream is a bit laggy. I don't know why that is. Anyway, we're talking about Inscription. We have Inscription. It's on sale. If you wanted to buy Inscription, you can do it right now. Not sponsored. It's not an ad, but you know, it's a good game apparently. Welcome Pody as well. We're playing wooloop. It's a game where you loop some wool, and it makes a cool shape. Like, what kind of shape is this? I don't even know. It's Yorkshire. Apparently this is Yorkshire or Yorkshire. If you zoom out enough, you might recognize something. I don't know what this thing is though, but it's something. It's a good game. It seemed pretty fun. I don't know when I'll play it, but I have it. I have like a bunch of games that I haven't gotten around to playing it. I bought Abzu. You know that game Abzu? It's the one where you're like diving or something. I don't know anything about it. It looks very pretty though. Worst is Shire. Oh, Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Which Worcester? Some people just say Worcester sauce. Worcester. Worcester sauce. Worcestershire. Is that how it's pronounced? Worcestershire. When is best is Shire? Worcestershire when Bestishire shows up. Classic, yeah, Worcester. Any Worcesters out here? No one. They're all extinct. They don't really exist. Maybe they do exist. Anyone existing right now? Anyone out here living life to the fullest? To the empty? Anyone living life to the emptiest right now? If you are, don't answer that. That is depressing for this stream. No, don't answer. Anyway, I don't know. What else is going on? Any hobbits in chat living in the Worcestershire? Yeah, hobbits. Any hobbits out there? I don't know anything about Lord of the Rings. I've never watched the movies. They're really long, though. I remember my cousin had a Lord of the Rings game on PS2. I watched him play it. I don't understand anything. I don't know what happened. I don't know who the characters are. Oh, no, I know the characters. Everyone knows the characters. It's like, even if you don't know Lord of the Rings, you probably know of Legolas. You probably know of Gimli, Gollum. What's his name? Smeagol? Smeagol? You know about the Hobbit guys. You know about the wizard, what, Gandalf? That's a guy. You know, like, you shall not pass. That's a classic line of all time. Welcome, Soli. Think of that bald guy. Northern Lion? He's in that? Is there a bald guy in Lord of the Rings? Yeah, when when the ring shows up. Yo, that's the Lord of the Rings. No, you fool. That's just the ring. This is the Lord of the Rings. It's Gollum. Me when Gollum shows up. That's the Lord of the Ring. And it was every bald guy. So true. How does he do it? How does he play so many different roles? And The Hobbit on PS2. I think, is that the one that I had? I don't know. It might be. Something. Taking the hobbits. Oh, and there's also the meme that's like, what do your elf eyes see, Legolas? Or whatever. There's another one where it's like, oh, I never expected to be fighting alongside with you and with you. Or like, also the other one where it's like, you have my sword. You have my bow. Or whatever. I don't know. All the memes. All the classic Lord of the Rings memes. We all know them. Are there other ones? There's probably other ones, right? What's the best one? I don't even know. We don't even know. No one truly even knows. Fly, you fools. That's another one. Classic. I don't even really know what that one is, but I've heard it before. I have no memory. I have no memory of that meme. That line. Never seen this. Are you making this up? Are there any modern ones? Modern memes that people have popularized? The iconic scene where Azog the Defiler says it's Defiler. I think you're making that up. It's not real. That's a post-Morbius joke. You can tell based on the phrasing. A wizard is never late. Oh, I know that one. I've heard that one before. I didn't know that was from Lord of the Rings. Oh yeah, that's another Mordor. I don't remember. That one, that's a pretty old meme. I guess they're all... Oh, and also potatoes. Remember potatoes? Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Now that's an old meme. Welcome, Nutritious. When Gollum goes off to... No, he never did that. Fine, keep your secrets. Is that also from Lord of the Rings? I don't even remember. I haven't even seen that one. I don't even know. I mean, I probably have seen it. It did not register to me that it was from Lord of the Rings. Welcome, Essie. There's probably like a lot of memes that I don't know come from specific movies. Like the classic meme of like the chef guy eating the food and then like he remembers the good times when he was younger. I didn't know that was from Ratatouille until like 2 years ago. Cause like I never watched Ratatouille. I didn't know like the context. It's like, oh, it's just like a guy. I thought it was from like Despicable Me. Cause he does kind of look like, you know, he's got the same sort of stature as Gru. It's like, oh, is this a guy from like a Minions movie? But no, it's a guy from Ratatouille. Which makes sense because he's like eating food. But you know, food is universal. He could have been from any movie. But yeah, when someone was like, oh, this is, what's your favorite scene from Ratatouille? I'm like, wait, that's from Ratatouille? Everything makes sense now. It explained it to me. That's why he was so happy. Anyway, probably a bunch of other movies I don't know about. Yeah, haven't even watched it. I don't even know. Oh, also the does he know? That that one. You know that meme of like the guy in the yellow shirt? It's like, does he know? I didn't know where that was from. I didn't know that was like the Riddler from like a Batman movie or something. I thought it was like Thanos or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna hydrate. It's 6 p.m. It's time to drink water. So apparently my redeems page is not open. Hold on. Give me 1 second. While I open this up. Alright, there's your monks. A lot of modern animated movies do look like the Pixar movies of that period. It is true. They all kind of have like a similar style. I mean, especially like Disney movies nowadays, they all have like the Frozen look, right? All the characters look like characters from Frozen. It's like how like a lot of Kyo anime looks like K-On now. So thank you, anonymous user, for gifting a sub to Chia. Gotta scroll down. It is September after all. If you were ever to subscribe, September. That's the time. That's the time to do it. Because there are discounts. Cheap subscriptions out here. You have the Frozens, the Ratatouilles, the Shreks, the Spider-Mans, Spider-Man. September. It's a good Twitch emote. So I just got, what is this message? Hi, it's Verizon. We wanted to check in with you and make sure everything is to your satisfaction. We ask you five quick questions to help us keep our service in top shape. No, you cannot. I will not take your survey. I'm streaming right now. You are in fact dropping many frames on Twitch. So I think there's a problem. A lot of newer Disney Pixar movies have moved a bit away from the Frozen style. They're a lot rounder, like that Cal art style, but in 3D. What's an example? What is a recent Disney Pixar movie? Oh, yeah, I guess, okay, if I can name movies. There's Elemental. There's Soul. There's... what's another? Turning Red, true. Yeah, that's the panda one, right? The red panda. Mostly Pixar that changed their own style. Yeah. What are some other Disney movies that came out like in the past 5 years? Brave? Was that before Frozen? There's Moana. There's... I don't know. Emotions. Oh, Inside Out, right? That one? Inside Out 2. I haven't seen one of those movies in like... I don't know. When was the last Pixar movie I've even seen? I don't even know. It's probably been like at least like a decade, maybe. A Wish. Oh yeah, I heard that one was really bad. Brave was over 10 years. What? Did I welcome X-Tag? I don't know if I did. Luca. What the heck is Luca? I've never heard of this one. Luca? Disney classics only Raya, and Wish. Pixar, Luca, and Inside Out 2. What the heck is Raya? I don't remember this. About the Italian fish boy? I have literally never heard of that. Italian fish boy? Luca? What? Yeah, I was also thinking of the Luca from BGN, but obviously that's not what they're talking about. The Lightyear. I don't know. There's a lot of things I haven't heard about. Fish Molly. When are they gonna make a movie about streamers? Actually, do you think they'll have streamers in the new Toy Story? You know, like the whole plot of Toy Story 5, I guess, is gonna be like, oh, technology bad. Kids are not playing with toys now. They're watching like YouTube videos. Do you think they'll have like streamers in there? Like not real streamers, but like, you know, be like, oh, they're sending super chats to their favorite VTuber. They're gonna make up a VTuber. Could they put a VTuber in Toy Story 5? Hi, Sonette. No, they would never. Toy unboxing streamer. XQC. I don't think they would ever put like a real streamer in there. Cause like, remember like when they added Wasn't there like a reference to like a YouTuber in Wreck-It Ralph or something, and then she got canceled and had to make like an apology video. But then like she was in Wreck-It Ralph, so definitely did not age well. So I feel like they're probably not gonna like add real references to people anymore. Mr. Beast will be the villain. Do you see Mr. Beast is making like Lunchables now? He's got electrolytes or whatever. The villain is gonna be a VTuber agency that really hates toys. Yago is gonna be there. I'm gonna be like, Woody, no, they're not playing with the toys anymore. All they do nowadays is go on iPad and watch like Minecraft Let's Plays or whatever. Do kids even do that anymore? Are Minecraft Let's Plays still a thing? They probably are still a thing, right? Oh, they're just on Roblox all. They're just all out there playing Dress to Impress. They're playing Fortnite. Can't believe these kids. They don't even have time to play Mr. Potato Head anymore. They don't even appreciate plastic. The plastic waste. Okay, what if in Toy Story 6, the kids are now environmentally conscious? And they're like, we can't buy toys anymore. They're like microplastics everywhere. And then the toys have to prove that they're like, you know, that they're worth it. You know, they're like, oh, microplastics, well, it's fine. Don't you worry. The happiness we provide is better than all microplastics. By the way, kid, make sure you buy the latest Toy Story toys at your local store. They'll do that. They'll be there. Woody, no, oh, Buzz, are you seeing this? The kids, they hate plastic now. Can't believe this. They don't appreciate us anymore. Because we're like killing them somehow on the inside because of all our plastics. Macroplastics. What's everyone's favorite plastic? Got anyone out there eating microplastics right now? There's a non-zero chance they'll have an environment joke. What would they even joke about though? Yo, what if in Toy Story 6, there's new popular toys that are made of biodegradable, recyclable material. And then Woody and Buzz feel inferior because they're not biodegradable. They get thrown in the landfill and they're like, no, come on, why aren't we degrading? What? Look at all these other toys. They get to return to the earth. I want to do that. Unbelievable. I'm gonna feel so left out. I'm just gonna be just out there forever. With all the talk about technology. No, no. High density polyethylene. Do you think Toy Story 5 will be good? Cause like everyone's like, you know, they've overstayed their welcome. They're like, oh, the third one should have been the last one. And the fourth one came out and they're like, what are they doing? And then it's like, okay, well, surely that's the last one, right? Toy Story 5. It's out there. Technology bad. This one I saw was 3. I only really remember the first one. I've definitely watched Toy Story 2 at some point, but I don't remember any of it. It might have also been like I haven't seen the full movie. I probably like saw it at the dentist's office, like in segments. But I have seen the first one. It's kind of weird because Andy was going to college. Yeah, but then he gave his toys to another kid. But then and then Andy wanted his toys back or something. I don't know. Thought 4 was good but useless. Probably going to be the same for 5. I don't know because people didn't like Lightyear. Well, Lightyear was like, I don't know. That felt unnecessary. seen the first one on Laserdisc. I saw it on VHS. Is Laserdisc older than VHS? I'm gonna have a new kid. What if it's Andy's child? And these. What if he's all grown up? Wait, isn't that what the fourth one was about? That Andy is grown up and had a kid. Did he give away the toys at the end to like another kid that was not his own kid? I don't know. I don't know anything about the Toy Story universe anymore. This kid became an iPad baby. Yeah, that's what the next movie is gonna be. It's out there. I don't actually know what Laserdisc is. Not had a kid, but is going to college. Okay, well maybe the next movie he has a he has a kid. It's totally possible. I don't know. What else could they even do though? Like, I was surprised at all the people that were like, oh, that's a great idea for a movie. Like, is it though? I feel like the concept of like technology bad has been I don't know, you just see it everywhere. Every comic artist think they're like a genius for saying technology bad. So everyone's looking at their phones all the time. Oh, they're just on TikTok. They don't have attention spans anymore. They just want to play Pokemon Go. CD is smaller, I guess. I've never seen a Laserdisc. I don't know if I've ever seen a Laserdisc. We don't even know. You're telling me there's lasers. How many laser users out here? What do y'all think about drone shows? Instead of fireworks, drone shows? I think they're cool. Laserdiscs are huge. They're like CDs, but the size of records. Okay, then I've definitely never seen one. At least I don't think so. I'm sure many people here have never even seen a floppy disk. Some people here have existed after the era of floppy disk. They're like, oh, that's a save icon, obviously. Whoa, they made the save icon, but real? I gotta buy this. Yeah. What did they mean by this? They're analog. Laser. Yeah, they use lasers. Anyone using lasers right now? Anyone shining lasers at cats? Do cats understand the concept of laser? Oh, here we go again, Wolfie. Do cats understand things? Do they understand that lasers are being emitted simply to entertain a human? I've had floppy disks, but they were already useless. No, but you could store like an entire 3 megabytes on them. That's like more than enough. What would you ever need more than 3 megabytes for? That's huge. Wait, could they even store 3 megabytes? I don't even remember what the capacity was. Definitely not 20 megabytes though. 20, that's like too much. Maybe like 2 megabytes. 1.5 megabytes, surely? Put an entire photo. Could fit so many PNGs on there. You could fit so many animated GIFs of Pikachu doing construction. You all remember that? Back when GeoCities was a thing. Everyone would have the Pikachu doing construction GIF on their website. Like this webpage under construction. Here's Pikachu. I remember that. That was a classic one. Everyone remembers those. And then there was one with like Pikachu balancing a Pokeball on his head. Remember that one? I remember. Those were the days. We don't have that anymore. People don't have forum signatures. People aren't out there posting. Repost this to help Bob build his army or whatever. Construction Pikachu. We should bring those back. We should bring back web rings. Do you see that co-host is shutting down? Remember co-host? The website that some people moved to after Twitter started being bad? It's unfortunately shutting down. And then, like, due to that, I heard that there's many people that want to start blogging now. Make their own self-hosted websites. I think that's cool. We should totally bring that back. You know, instead of going on Twitter, going to someone's profile, you specifically go to their website. Get an RSS feed going and be like, oh, any new updates from this guy? Just check the RSS feed. Oh yes, there appears to be a new blog post by this individual. Let me click it. And then you read it and you're like, that's good content. That's, you know, I'm sure I'm glad the internet exists. The internet exists. People don't have pictures of Naruto characters with animated Rinas or avatar. Yeah, because like animated avatars aren't allowed usually. Some people still do it though. Some people still have animated avatars on Twitch. Sorry, not Twitch. Twitter. And it's like new ones, you know, like I have one on my old account because it was really old. But some people are doing it today. How are they doing that? They're like newly uploaded animations. The web design teacher did say WordPress is the future. It is. It is pretty convenient though. WordPress. WordPress will be around. 100 years from now, you know, you think Twitter will still exist 100 years from now? Actually, not sure. It shows up weird on Android. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked at it in a while. So a month ago that Twitter forced a lot of people off their animated GIF profile pictures. How do they do that though? How can they possibly detect this? There's so much media uploaded. It'd be inefficient to like detect this for everyone. I don't know. No one really understands the internet. Do you all understand the internet? Somewhat. What's even the deal? Since it's a square, it looks small inside the circle. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Yeah. Twitter, they started using circle avatars. And then they brought back the square avatars for people that are paying $1,000 a month. The verified accounts. But like the real verified accounts. Not the fake verified accounts. The gold checkmark accounts. A series of tubes. Yeah, the default avatar was an egg. I remember that. Now it's like a boring human. I remember those. I remember. And then they had like random like colors in the background. That was nice. It was good times. What am I doing? Why can't I? Okay, here we go. Wait, what? How do I undo this? What is this? And this one? This way? I don't know. It'll undo itself eventually. Okay, here we go. What? Did I break it? Hold on. What is this? Oh no. I think I broke it. Can I like resume from here? What's happening? Oh no, okay, let me go back. Please tell me it's a okay, it does save. Had the egg. That's before 2022, the person profile pictures. It's true. I remember. Man, you all remember the early days of Twitter? Before ats were even a thing. Before hashtags even existed. Before you could officially upload images to the website. When you could text the number 40404. I remember that number. Back when it was 140 characters per tweet. Specifically designed for text messaging, because that was the limit. Well, the limit was like 160 or something, right? I don't know. Now everything's different. Now social media is everything. Imagine existing without social media. Do people like at your workplace ever ask you like about social media? Do they ever ask like, do you use Twitter? Do you use Reddit or whatever? How do you answer? Do you go like, yeah, I totally, here's my account. Check out all my retweets of anime, VTubers, etc. I feel like one time, like one of my coworkers asked, and I was like, oh yeah, I use Twitter. And then like, oh yeah, what's your account? I was like, no, it's just like a private account. I don't really tweet on it. And they're like, oh okay. I just use it to follow my friends. They don't know. They will never know. Yeah, tweeting on flip phones, I remember. I was there. You could be like, what's your Twitter? Actually, I remember, okay, did I talk about this? It was like one time where someone like worked for a company, and then like eventually he left. But then it was found out that he had like a Twitter account where he was like extremely racist. And he was like, it was like really bad. Holy frick. This is the same guy. He acted totally normal in the office, but like someone like found his Twitter and it's like, oh, this guy's unhinged. He's saying like a lot of racial things going on here. I don't know, man. You never know. Never know. Hold on, let me go back. Same, I barely use it. It's true. It's true. Let me go here. Go there. Anyway, people don't know. I feel like the closest I've gotten to people like finding out my online identity is like when I tell people about like sometimes I do like coding and stuff like that, right? I have like an example or like some sort of thing that's like a coworker will ask about something and I was like, oh, I've done something like this, and I send them a link to like a personal like project, but it's on like the Wolfie GitHub. And then like, you know, sometimes they actually check. They're like, oh, what the? Why do you have 300 followers on GitHub? I'm like, I don't know. I don't really know. Things like that. Sometimes they check. They're like, oh, I saw this Animal Crossing thing you did. Whoa, what the? That's cool. But you're actually checking. I feel like most people don't check. I feel like most people just look at the project you send them, and they don't dig any further. Let's see, most people I know have a normal account and then an account you can show to family and coworkers that you barely use and post IRL pics on. I guess that is true. I don't though. I don't have an IRL account. No such thing. Even when I was like on Facebook, like I don't use Facebook. I feel like the only time I signed up for Facebook was because like sometimes people coordinate events on there. And they're like, oh, let's go to this, like, you know, karaoke thing on this day. And, like, when I signed up, I did not use my real name. It was, like, Wolfie Wolfington. I mean, sorry, that's my real name, yes. I used my real name of Wolfie Wolfington. But I did not use a real photo or anything. I mean, technically that's not allowed on Facebook. You have to like use a real name and real photo. But I didn't. And they never found me. They never they never banned my account. Anyway, I don't really use Facebook. Oh, also another thing is like I used to have an Instagram where I would post like food pictures. I'd go out to lunch at work and then I'd, you know, take photos of the food I ate and just post it on there. People knew about that, but that was just like, you know, there's nothing nothing that interesting on there. It's the small Ame guy. It's the person who reverse engineered the Club Damn search engine. It's me. They broke it though. I feel like the API that I was using is too old and they deprecated it. So that website does not work. Has to be a real sounding name. That is true. Rip Wolfie Insta. Yeah, I stopped using Instagram because they kept getting very persistent about wanting to know your birthday. And it's like, it's not a big deal. I could, you know, they probably already know my birthday. But they're like, to continue using Instagram, please tell us your birthday. And I was like, I don't know. I'm not too... I don't care about Instagram that much. So I just stopped. That was the final straw. It's like, you don't need to know this. You probably already know this. Why do I need to tell you? You probably have that info from like all the ads from online. You can probably purchase that data from like a third-party reseller of data. From some data breach somewhere. You probably already know my social security number. Can't follow it. You got shadow banned on Instagram. How does that even happen? I'll be in trouble when I go to a Club Damn karaoke. I mean, their official website's pretty good now, though. I feel like it was only needed back then because, like, it was not that good. Now it's pretty good. I was born on January 1st, 1900. So true. So many people were born on that day. Isn't that so weird? You look at, like, a graph of how many people... when people's birthdays are. Wow, look at this. Boss, we got like 99.9% of our users are born on January 1st, 1970. Why is that? Well, I don't know. Instagram is TikTok light. No, they're totally different. Instagram is for... I guess it does have videos now. Instagram Reels. It was mostly for photos. Square photography. They make you send a real photo to appeal band. What? It's messed up. Why would they do that? Why would they even do this to me? Specifically. What if they ask you for your social security number? Oh, anyway, speaking of the new ISP, any Verizon users out here? I didn't know that this was a thing. Like, Verizon... You know how, like, a lot of ISPs have it so that you get, like, a discount when you use autopay or whatever? I feel like... I didn't realize that Verizon doesn't let you do autopay with a credit card. It's like, to get the discount from autopay, you have to, like, link either your bank account or, like, a debit card. Like, what the heck? This is kind of weird. But I guess, like, you know, with credit cards, they have, like, fees and stuff like that. You know, it might be unreliable, it might fail. You might not actually have the money to pay for it. So they're like, okay, we want to reduce fees. We want to, like, ensure that we're actually getting paid. So that the auto pay discount only works if you use a bank. And I'm like, no, but then, like, think of all my my credit cards that have, like, you know, 2% off, 2% cash back or whatever. I don't get that. It's not even available anymore. Do you all know this? Does anyone here use Verizon? Also, Verizon has, like, a thing where, like, you can include YouTube Premium with your plan, but it costs less than if you were to buy it from YouTube itself. So it's like YouTube Premium is now like $13.99 or something. But then if you like include it in your Verizon plan, it's like $10. I'm like, that's actually a pretty good deal. So I ended up adding that. See, I don't like it. I used to get mad card points from paying with card. Yeah, right. Think of all the savings, man. Anyway, also the Verizon, I've noticed Verizon's website really sucks. Their app is not that good. It is a bit surprising to me. I thought for such a big company that they would have like a better website. Half the time, like when I try to go on the website, things don't load. Which makes me feel bad. Like I feel like I'm making a mistake switching to Verizon. Because like the first time, my first interaction trying to switch to an ISP, I was like checking the chat. I was like, I want to chat with like a customer support agent. The website just would not work. The chat just would not show up. And then they have like the chat bots that it's like, you know, you type in there, they give you like pre-programmed answers. And then I was like, I tried to ask it something that wasn't on the list of questions and it just like ignored it. I don't know, man. And then like, I check the app. It's like, oh, you can add Face ID so you don't have to like, type your password every time. I'm like, that's great. I added Face ID, and then like every time I go into the app, I still have to type in my password. There's like no option to use Face ID. Like, what is this? So what are they doing? Nothing loads half the time. Getting 5%, which can be 7.5 to 12% cash back. That's crazy. So much money in return. Like, it definitely adds up. You know, you think about 2% off for like a $50 monthly bill. Like 2%, that's like $1, you know? You're like $1, that's not that much. But then you think about all the other things you're buying. And suddenly, you know, you're getting like, you know, you check your statement, you have like $100 in there. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? $100? That's so much money. It's free money. Literally free money right there. For you to use. That is something to consider. Nothing to laugh about. Nothing to guffaw about. Is that a thing people say? Guffaw? Oh, what the frick? Do you see this? I was literally almost done with this one. It did not even register correctly. Unbelievable. Things they're doing. Wooloop developers, are you watching this? Did you see that? I was unjustly scammed out of this. Eventually got to the point where I basically paid for my Japan round-trip flight. Paying for the family internet and phone. And it's like $1,000. Maybe. I guess it depends when you go. It's like pretty much $1,000, right? How much do plane tickets to Japan cost nowadays? From the east coast of the US? Because I remember when I used to go around Christmas, it was like 1,200-ish. Probably is cheaper if you go in the off season. But I've never done that. I've never gone in the off season. Oh, actually, okay, a thing that happened yesterday when I went to a restaurant with my family is apparently my cousins are going to Japan for like a week. And then my cousin was like, do you know what's that what's that place in Japan that has all those like cat maids or whatever? It was like it's Akihabara. I was like, no, it's like not in Tokyo. It's like I'm pretty sure it's not in Tokyo. I'm like, no, that's in Tokyo. It's like, oh yeah, no, that is the one. I knew you would know. I'm like, how does he know? I did in fact know. Back then, in 2018, it was 800 round trip credit. What? 800? Oh, I guess it depends if it's like non-stop, right? Because with non-stop, it's like much more expensive. But after taking like a what is it called? A flight that had multiple transfers. I guess like one transfer. I was like, I don't want to do this ever again. So ever since then, I've been doing a non-stop. There's no way that I'm going to spend hours waiting for a transfer. Especially because like the non-stop flight is like 14 hours or something. There's way too much time to be spending, you know? Stopped at Chicago. Yeah. Non-stop. I gotta have non-stop. When I think about it, it's like, you know, I gotta value my time. Stopped at Chicago. Oh, convenient. I guess, yeah, if you have something to do in the layover, like, I guess that makes sense. But then, like, the places that I had layovers, it was like Minneapolis, St. Paul, or whatever. Like, what am I gonna do there? Nothing. And I didn't find out until after that. Apparently, Minneapolis, St. Paul is like one of the Delta, like, is it like the Delta headquarters or something? Maybe not the headquarters, but like pretty significant Delta place. I'm like, oh, that's why. That's why so many planes stop there. Didn't even realize. New York City nonstop makes sense. True. The message is not showing up in the on-screen chat right now, but I'm telling you, it does exist. There it is. Yeah, New York. Yeah, New York, baby. That's what it's about. Mets, love the Mets. Walking the classic New York moment. Anyway, I don't know what else is going on. What else did I even do? Internet. I was hoping the internet saga would be over. It's still going. Still is happening out here. Wait, where do I go? Wait, where do I go from here? Oh, let me see. Oh, it was right there. Obviously it was right there. What is this? Some kind of cowboy hat? Yorkshire. Any Yorkshire residents around here? Can you explain what this is? Yorkshire. Is Yorkshire known for anything besides pudding? Is that even did I make that up? Is Yorkshire pudding a thing? As when I think of Yorkshire, I do think of pudding. I don't know what Yorkshire pudding is, but that's what comes to mind. What even is that? What are they even pudding? Made the dog breed? Yorkshire. Oh, Yorkshire Terrier. That's a thing. I forgot about that. Welcome all to Chikara. Great success. Is it though? Is Yorkshire pudding a thing? Did I make that up? Someone look it up. The dog. Imagine being known for the dog. It's like Labrador, right? Is Labrador known for anything besides the dog? I feel like the dog has overshadowed Labrador. When you say Labrador, they're like, oh, the dog? You're like, no, the location. What the? You're telling me there's a place called Labrador? What are they even doing there? Golden Retriever. It's a real pudding that apparently made from meat. Okay, I have heard of it. It is a real thing. Oh, Yorkshire is also known for peppermint patties, right? I don't know if they were invented in Yorkshire, but there's a brand of peppermint patty called York. Maybe it's just York. Maybe it's not Yorkshire. Team also. Team Yorkshire? Oh, T. Yorkshire T. I had no idea Labrador was a place. It is. It's real. I don't know where it is, though. I don't really know what it is. If it's an island or like a... It sounds like an island, right? It's kind of like... Is it around the same place as Easter Island? One of those places like around Oceania. Oceania? Oceania? I don't know. Oh, it's in Canada? What the... Labrador? Oh, is it around Newfoundland? It does sound like it would be around that area. Newfoundland. Me when I find land and it's new. Yo, here's Newfoundland. Newfoundland. Newfoundland? It's like Finland, but new, but also spelled differently. Foundland. Instead of Finland, it's Foundland. Imagine naming places. We got York. We got New York. We got Jersey. We got New Jersey. All these places named after dogs. I don't know. Pitbull. Shiba Inu. There's probably a place called Shiba, right? There's a place called Chiba, but that's different. They're next to each other. Finland? Sorry, Newfoundland? Labrador. Okay, this is going. We're going right now. Look at this. Look at how much this is going. It's going significantly. I'm probably gonna rewatch the VOD on Twitch and notice like how bad the stream actually is. I'd be like, what the frick? It was buffering this much? I guess it's not buffering, just like the video. The video's lagging this much? Literally unwatchable. How can that be? How can he be streaming at such a low bitrate? Unbelievable. This guy doesn't even understand. Man, this is a long one. It is taking a while to do this. I guess we're almost done. Look at this. We got this one. Oh, look, we got a wall. We got a field. What is this thing? What do you think that is? A compass? A flower? Some kind of thing? No one really even knows. I certainly don't. Got these things going on. Look at all the spins. Anyone out there spinning right now? When was the last time you span? Span? Spinned? Span. Spun? What's the past tense? Spun? Spin? Spinned. Newfoundland is also a dog. It's close to Terra Nova. What's Terra Nova? Is that also kind of dog? Terra Nova? I never heard of that. Banana. Alright. Here's Yorkshire. Here's Yorkshire. The Shire of York. It says 3.7% packet loss at localhost. What? Localhost? Why is that? The dog breed. Australian Shepherds are actually from North America. Then why are they called that? Who decided on this? Who allowed this to happen? Alright, let's do the Grand Canyon. Now let's do Ha Long Bay. Oh, this looks nice. What is this? What even is this? Marketing. Isn't the internet amazing when it works? I don't know. Does it work though? Newfoundland is Terra Nova in English? What? What does that mean? Oh, the type of dog. Oh, I see. You're saying, is Terra Nova a name of a dog breed in Italian, perhaps? Is that what you meant? Let me see. You know, I never thought about this. I guess it would make sense for dogs to have different names in different languages. Like, what are Labradors called in, like, other languages? What is a Labrador Retriever called in Italian? Is it also based on, like, the original name, Labrador? Is Labrador Retriever even the original name? I don't know. Is it just blonde dog? Don't even know. It is also called Labrador? Interesting. Interesting how that works. What about terriers? What's like Labrador? But it's not like, you probably don't say Labrador Retriever, right? Labrador and Golden Retriever are two different breeds. Yeah, I don't know dogs. Wait, they're different? Don't they look similar though? Labrador Retriever. You're telling me they're different and I was mistaken? But they're both retrievers. They're both retrieving things. That's what they're the best at, retrieving. You throw something at them and they'll retrieve. You throw something away from them, they will retrieve it. They're very similar. Name my hamster Kwasim. Croissant. Because this species originated from the Syrian desert. Welcome, Markler. Kwasim. Croissant. Syrian desert. Wait, what is that a region in Syria? Qasim? Qasim? Am I even saying it right? Qasim? We don't even know. Wolfie doesn't even know, man. In Italian, when it's a shepherd dog, we say the shepherd part. When it's a retriever, we don't. Shepherd. Dog. Retriever. Dogs are cool. Does everyone have a favorite type of dog? I feel like many people would say Shiba Inu. It definitely has increased in popularity in modern times. Pronounce it like Quazim. Let me see. I guess Google Google Translate will probably say it, right? Or like Google's pronunciation tool. Assuming it's a word that is real. It's a real word. What do you think the most popular dog breed is? Do you think it would be retrievers? Labrador? Samoyeds are great. Cloud dog. Small dog. Basset hounds. I feel like basset hounds would probably be like fairly low on the popularity meter. You know? The most popular dog breeds, I would imagine Labradors are on there. What's another one? I don't even know. Poodles are pretty popular. Shiba, gotta be up there probably for popularity. I don't know. Pit bulls? I don't know, maybe not pit bulls. Dogs. You know how dogs is. Siberian Husky. Yeah, Huskies are popular. Very well known. Dogs. What is the least popular dog breed? Dog breeds that you hardly ever see any of. And when you see them, it's like, whoa, what the? I forgot about that. I forgot about this type of dog. Greyhounds? I don't know. I feel like I don't really see greyhounds. I don't even know. Huskies are so weird though. In what way? How are they weird? Never seen a bully, a pit bull. Chinese crescent? I don't even know what that is. I've never even heard of that dog breed. Is that even real? Maltese. I've heard of. I don't. If you were to ask me to imagine a Maltese, I would not be able to. When I think of Maltese, I think of a falcon. The Maltese falcon. Is that a thing? One of those super long face. Oh, the Borzoi. I feel like Borzois are like kind of popular online nowadays. People love the long snout. I don't think I've ever seen a Borzoi in real life. Maltese are oh, those. Wait, I might have. Yeah, I think I might know. Those dogs. I have probably seen some. The one from Deadpool 3. I've not seen any Deadpool movies, so I don't know what that is. Dogs. Classic dog. Have a Maltese. Maltese. Are Malteses from Malta? The region of Malta? The region that people often forget exists. Malta. Malta, isn't that the guy from Breaking Bad? Oh, I'm kidding. This is a joke. It's a joke because the words sound similar. Malta. Malta. Malted drinks in a small country. What about Wallace and Futuna? That's a country, right? Does anyone even know that country? What about Micronesia? Does anyone even know these regions? It's literally my gamer tag. Which one? Malta? What did I say? What am I even talking about? Wallace and Futuna? Wallace and Gromit? Wallacen? I don't know. What about sheepdog? What about a dog that were meant to sheep? To corral sheep around. To control the sheeple. Any sheeple out there? What is this thing? Oh, it's a rock. It is a rock right here. Does everyone have a favorite rock? When someone goes like, oh, the wrestler, Dwayne. Or Bochy. Anyone have a favorite rock that isn't Dwayne or Bochy? Geodude, perhaps? Graveler? Golem? Igneous rock? Shale? Maybe? Gravel? You're like, Wolfie, what kind of question is this? Rocks? What is Burrow talking about? Rockman? Bochy? Name my gamer tag after a character in Haruki Murakami's novel The Wind-Up Bird. Dang. This guy reads. This guy can read things. The Rockman. That guy. Did they allow it? How did they allow it? When I see that now, I think of Hawk Tuah. When I see the word Hawk, it's just Hawk Tuah. Unbelievable. The things that memes do to our brains. Rock Howard from Fatal Fury. Wait, is that Geese? Wait, what is Fatal Fury? Geese? Angelo's Rock? What's that? Still don't understand that meme. There's not really anything to understand about it. It's not even funny. I think it's the fact that it's not funny that makes it funny. Rock is Geese's son. Oh, I know about Geese. I've seen several Geese before. Geese, oh, Geese Howard. Everything makes sense now. And Terry is from that game. Raised by Terry Bogard. Yeah. Are you okay, Buster Wolf? I did surgery on a grape. They did. I remember seeing that. Anyway, I don't know. What even is the deal with memes nowadays? When are they gonna make Hawk 3? It's only 2 of them. Where's Hawk 1? How am I supposed to understand Hawk 2 when I haven't even understood the first one? Does anyone even know the first? No, the answer is no. No one knows. No one is aware of anything. Anyway, it's 7 p.m. I'm gonna hydrate. It's the perfect time to drink some water, perhaps. To unshrimp yourself, if you are in fact shrimped right now. Alright. I have hydrated. Been walking back and forth at Costco since the beginning of stream, waiting for them to finish rotating. You could just do that yourself. You could just... Don't they just rotate naturally when you drive? It's that simple. That's what wheels do. Tires. cardio. You could go, you could pick up some heavy things at Costco and walk back and forth. It's some exercise. People do that. Do you know that? The Costco guys did it. And for what? Have the Costco guys done anything of note recently? Haven't heard about them in a while. Are they okay? Last thing I heard about them was when they did the behind the scenes of how they recorded things. And yet, nothing since. Nothing has happened afterward. Never actually watched them, but based if true. I think that was in like their first video that went popular. Like, of course we're Costco guys. Of course we gotta... I don't know. What did they say? The dad was like lifting something heavy, and it seemed like he was working out with them. Don't even know. They're probably fine. I don't know. Do you see Flappy Bird is coming back, but it's an NFT crypto scam? And the original guy was not involved. Your favorite song? VXA Poggers? What? This song? It's a good song. It's a great song. One of the best songs of all time. The GOAT. The GOATed of all time. Alright, do this one. Whoop. Your sub expired. VX. Oh, Voxandra. It's Costco where you go to buy cheaper stuff. Yeah. But you gotta have a membership. Do they have Costco in Italy? Actually, I don't know. They do have international locations. Like, they exist in Japan. They might exist in Italy, I don't know. It's possible. They're out there existing. Just like us. No, but what if they do? What if they do have them, but you just don't know? What if you just never seen one? There's a wholesale warehouse. They do be whole and sale. They do be selling things in bulk. They had them in the UK, went to one in Scotland. And yeah, it's like your membership can work internationally, which is pretty cool. You can be a Costco member in the US and you're like, I'm gonna go to Japan. And then you go to Japan and it's like, here I am in Japan. Here's the Costco. And go to the Costco and get great deals. You get to go to the food court. You get to see the different food they have, you know? That's like they got a bulgogi bake instead of a chicken bake. Did they... Hold on. In the Scotland Costco, did they have the same, like, food? Did they also have, like, the hot dogs and, like, whatever else they have? Or was there, like, regional differences? Costco is an experience in Japan? In what way, though? My bro's literally flying to Japan. I told him if he somehow gets bored for a day in Tokyo, check out Costco. I mean, I heard it's pretty good. There's like a lot of cheap sushi there. If for whatever reason you wanted to buy like a whole platter of sushi for like 5 people. Sure. It sort of did not. They had the hot dog, but most other things were different. Man. They replaced the chicken bake. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I don't even I don't even know. Never even really been to a Costco. I've been there maybe once. If even once. Did I maybe hallucinate going to a Costco? I don't know. Had pizza. Oh yeah, the pizza. I forgot about the pizza. They had other stuff like cottage pie. I guess that would make sense for like Scotland. That's like a thing they do over there. You gotta have regional specialties, of course. It just makes sense. They had the bulgogi bake. Not sure if it's the same thing though. Tasted nothing like bulgogi. It's probably still good though. I don't know. Food is pretty good. I would recommend food. If you had the choice to eat something, food may be an option. Talk to your doctor to find out if food is right for you. 9 out of 10 dentists recommend food. The last one doesn't, because food gets in your teeth. And it's annoying. What's even food? What are people even eating? Tried food once, wasn't impressed. I think you should try it again. There's like a lot of different types of food out there. There's food out there for everyone. Literally everyone. Even you, the viewer. Or listener. You might not be viewing. You might be listening because the video is not doing so well. I am surprised though that this is not working. Why is it that only YouTube works? Why? Why would they do this? What have you all been eating recently? Any good food out there? Any food you ate that was like, oh man, this is great, I gotta have this again. At work, they have like this like s'mores cupcake. It's really good. They have it every few weeks and it's like, everyone loves it. It's like a cupcake. It's got like little like graham cracker things on top of it. And then the inside it's got like some melted chocolate. It's good. It's good food. Pad Thai. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. I always prefer Pad CU though. Pad Thai, not a bad choice. It's a pad choice. See what I did there? Because pad is the name of the food. And it's the choice that you made. The Pad Thai, it's a pad choice. Oh, great joke. Streamer, that's a great joke. I'm sure I am glad that we are here watching this content right here, this joke being made. You would not see any other streamer making a joke like this. They would be too afraid. Oh my god, I can't say pad. I can't say pad. Pad Thai. It's a pad choice? Because it sounds like bad, but it's not bad. It's actually... Okay, what did he do? Wolfie, this bit has gone on for too long. Gotta focus on the things that matter. Like looping this wool. Looping the third. Looked up my description of UK Costco bulgogi bake. It's like a bake filled with sweet beef stew. Was it like liquidy? Was it very moist? They even out there baking food. Yo, what if they had like, I don't think I've ever had like a chicken bake or bulgogi bake or whatever. But what if they put curry in there? Wouldn't that be so cool? I think they should do that. If there is Costco in India, you think they have that? That'd be so good, right? It's very moist. Nothing good, but I did try crispy onions. Crisp onions. Caramelized onions? Crispy, no, that's different. That's a different thing. Crispy onions. Sometimes they put crispy onions on burgers, though. Like, that's pretty good. I do appreciate that. You sound genius, right? They should have that. I guess it's kind of like if you have a curry pond in Japan, they should have that. That's a good that's a good thing. They should bring that to the US. Curry pond, it's great. Man, I haven't had that in so long. There's so much good food out there. It was on a burger. I knew it. I feel like crispy onions, if you ever think about crispy onions, like it does tend to just be on a burger, right? People are not out there eating crispy onions on their own. Typically. I don't know. Maybe they are. The bloomin' onion, I guess. That's a thing. Like the hot dog with some sauerkraut. Do you add ketchup to hot dogs? Are you a hater of a hot dog ketchup? Curry croquette, that also sounds good. Got a lot of great food out there. Curry is very flavorful. Highly recommended by me. Oops, going the wrong way. He's spinning the thing the wrong way. He's looping the wool incorrectly. Why would he do that? The streamer's been playing wooloop for how many hours and he doesn't even know. It's only mustard and chili. I don't know. I feel like not a huge fan of mustard in general. If I can't find some sauerkraut, sure, I'll use ketchup and dill relish. Dill relish. Man, I haven't had like a hot dog in a while. Like one from like an actual establishment or like a stand or whatever. You know, you get the hot dogs that you make at home, but those are different somehow. What's the best topping on a hot dog? I feel like you gotta have chili. Chili cheese dog. Now that's good. They're bad for you? They are pretty high in sodium, right? Hot dogs are pretty salty. Had one from Sam's Club. Went around here near a Walmart. Doxed. Look for all Sam's Clubs near Walmart in the Los Angeles area. It's literally the location. Pinpoint their location right now. Sam. So who does this Sam think he is? Tell me he has his own club. And for what? Why are they so exclusive with these clubs? Costco, Sam's Club. Are there any other things kind of like Sam's Club and Costco? I don't know if the salt is the bad part. Pretty sure it's the highly processed meat. I don't know. Is it really that bad though? Is it truly? Well, to personally take you to a Cincinnati Skyline fast food chili dog restaurant, hypothetically. Cincinnati Skyline. What does that mean? What is the Cincinnati Skyline? Isn't the skyline just like the thing in the distance? Is that like a location in Cincinnati? The skyline? Anyone here ever been to Arkansas? I have not. BJ's is a wholesale club mainly only on the... Oh yeah, that is one. Got swarmed by mosquitoes in Arkansas. Man. Those mosquitoes. Those mosquitoes out there. Oh, it's the name of the restaurant. Cincinnati Skyline. I thought it was a restaurant in a location known as the Skyline in Cincinnati. Skyline is a chili chain mainly in the Ohio Oh, so it's not even necessarily in Cincinnati. It just has Cincinnati in the name. That's a bit confusing. Only confusing to me, as someone who doesn't know what it is. Everyone's like, I know what that is. I've seen it before. Cincinnati Skyline, obviously. You know, the line in the sky. Skyline. A good time at the skyline. What about when the line is too long? There aren't many far away from Cincinnati. What if they open one here in New York? They could do that. They could totally do that. I don't know. It's like restaurants. It's like when I go to Japan and they have like New York style something. And I'm like, whoa, New York style. I know what that is. And then you see it and it's not New York style at all. You're like, what is this? This thing does not resemble anything from New York. What is their impression of New York? But then, you know, I'm going to assume the Cincinnati one did originate in Cincinnati. It's not one of those California roll situations where it was not actually invented in California. El Torito. What's that? Two Bros in Japan. Is the Two Bros pizza in Japan actually by the same people? So that was my question. It did not appear because like I checked the Two Bros website and I didn't see anything about a branch in Japan. I'm like, I feel like they would put that on there, right? On their official website that they're opening a branch in Japan. Or it's just that like they have no jurisdiction in Japan, so someone can just claim the name. They're just like, oh, here's a famous place. Let's just name it the same place as like another well-known place in another country. Shakey's. What is Shakey's? I've never heard of Shakey's. Alright, this thing gotta go here. What are we even... Oh, those are... Wait, what are these? What are those? Shakey's Pizza? The McDonald's Big Mac ripped off the Frisch's Cincinnati Big Boy Burger? Frisch's? But the Big Mac is so iconic. You're telling me it was stolen valor? Well, well, well. What are these things? What is that? Are those supposed to be waves? I don't even what that is. It is. Shakey's is a West Coast thing? I have never heard of it. Actually, it does. I feel like I have heard of it. But I never looked it up. Okay, let's do the journey. What is the journey? Is this too long? Is this I'll probably do this in half an hour, right? Welcome, Nano Dan. Somebody cover that thing in breading and toss it in the air fryer. With the fish. What the fish? What the scallop? What the shrimp? What the shrimp tortellini? Do people say that? You think someone out there says that? That they're saying what the, and then something that no one else ever says after what the. What in Tar Nation? The nation of Tar. Happy Wednesday. Shug? Is that Shug? Dancing dog. It is in fact Wednesday. It might even be Thursday for some of you. It might even be in the future, you know? Nation.tar. The Tard Nation. Does Wolfie use tar? No. Only when I'm downloading something that is in tar format. But I will never willingly create tar to send to someone or something. The format you send to people, it usually is a zip, because everyone understands zip. You send them a tar.gz, and they're like, what is this thing? What the heck is a tar.gz? It's Friday here? I don't think it is. I think you made that up. It's not real at all. I can't believe that a chatter would lie like this. And they would just say false statements. And for what? Just to trick someone? It's not right. It's evil. It's not Friday. It's fine day. It's fine day in California. He's not actually saying it's Friday. He's saying it's fine day. But people are confused. They're like, Friday. Obviously, he's saying Friday. What? Never lied. Well, when you sleep, are you not lying down on your bed? You're telling me you sit or stand to sleep? Is anyone able to sleep, like, standing? I feel like I also, like, I don't think I've ever fallen asleep when... Actually, that's not true. I was like, have I ever fallen asleep while sitting? I probably have. Probably, like, on the train or, like, on the plane. But I've never fallen asleep standing. That seems really dangerous. Today was a good day. But was it a good year? The Goodyear blimp. On a year that is perhaps good. Not usually, but I probably could have last night and was conked out. Standing? Surely you gotta be like really tired to fall asleep while standing. You probably would fall over. Yeah, Hamplo said literally the same thing that I just said. But with stream delay. You fall asleep sitting every other day? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you not sleep lying down? I'm always falling asleep sitting while watching a stream? What? That can't be good for you. Think of your sleeping posture. Think of the quality of your sleep. You have to consider it. No, no. All right. Neck isn't so great since I started doing that. I would imagine so. Well, I hope you can sleep lying down more often. Welcome, Azura. I once managed to fall asleep sailing in the middle of a storm in the Mediterranean. Is that true? Have you really done that? I don't believe this. Sleep, is that edible? Is it? It's real. I've been listening to paleontology podcasts to fall asleep every night. The more dry, the better. Yeah, well, I remember. You've talked about this. Classic moment. Your favorite paleontologist podcaster. Anyone listening to podcasts right now? What's the best podcast? What is the goated podcast of all time? One that is not a stream. Because you might be like, oh, just chatting streams are pretty much podcast. No, I mean like an actual for real podcast. It's very exhausting. I just collapsed at some point. You really did that? You sailed across the Mediterranean? How long does that take? Is it a long trip? Common Descent? Mintara Mondays? Or it was. Aren't they going to have a bonus episode, though? They're going to go to Deer Stage and interview some people there. Or was that already out? Maybe that's already out. Common Descent. They do be descending, though. People love to descend. You know, that's the natural state of things. Gravity is always trying to keep us down. We're descending out there in the industry. Descent. What about A through C send? The pun on evolution. Oh, I know. I know. I know. I assume so because, you know, you think about paleontology, think about common ancestors or whatever, descent. Gradient descent. Anyone know gradient descent? It's not out yet, but it's the bonus chapter. Summer is over. No, summer's still happening. Isn't summer still going for like a week? Like next week is the official end of summer. Man, this year sure did go by pretty fast. Dude, that sure was 2024. Before you know it, it'll be Christmas. You know, people are already posting about Halloween. It's not even October yet. What are they doing? People are already posting about Mariah Carey. Like, what are you? It's not even Halloween yet. Unbelievable. You ready? It's on the 21st? Oh, I thought it was like on the 25th. I guess it's on the 21st. Did I have a great summer? I had an okay summer. I don't know. It all kind of blends together. Like, I don't remember anything significant that happened. Did you all have a memorable summer? You all have a good time? Seasons always change on the 21st. Is that true? Is that real? Summer here doesn't end until it starts raining. No, there's an official end this summer. Hows? Hams? What? Have a midsummer festival? Memorable summer. Oh, memorable summer. Memorable? Mem or able? I'll take the able. Or maybe the mem. I don't actually know. This month is the 22nd. Oh, so it's Sunday. Summer starts on Sunday. Which is ironic because summer is known for the sun. And you would think that the sun, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what am I doing? You know, like it ends on Sunday, but then like the sun is like going away because it's getting darker outside. It's getting darker outside. It's 7:30 dark outside right now. Remember when it was light outside at 8 p.m. Those days are long gone. It'll be so long before the next time that it's bright outside at 8. It's messed up. It's hecked up, man. You walk home at night. Eventually you'll walk home. It'll be like 5 p.m. I'm gonna be done with work. It's gonna be dark outside. Man, man. Can't believe this. So happy those days are gone. Which days? The days of it being bright outside at 8 p.m.? Surely not, right? Surely you meant the other one. The other days are gone. Going outside at 5 p.m. Being dark. It's so dark right now. It's literally nighttime as we speak. Anyone out there experiencing nighttime? You might be West Coast. It's not even nighttime over there. It's like 4:30 p.m. It's still, the sun is still out. You are actually enjoying the fact that the sun is not out? What the? What the heck, man? That's absurd. Can't believe this. It's 4:34, I know, but when I said it, it was 4:33. So true, just want to make a tasty burrito? What's stopping you? The time? The ingredients? It's also not 95 Fahrenheit at 8. It is true. I wonder when it's going to start getting colder. Like, it's still short t-shirt weather right now. I guess there's no such thing as a long t-shirt. It's still short sleeve weather right now. Or at least it was the last time I went outside. But soon it's gonna be cold enough that I'll need a long sleeve shirt. Maybe even a jacket. But not yet. It's not happened yet. Is time not hungry yet? Maybe in a few hours. You could prep though. You could always prep the ingredients. But maybe you already have. Maybe you've already done so. And you're just waiting. Is it ever sleeveless shirt weather over there? Probably any summer. I don't know. I never go sleeveless. Actually, I did already prep. Well. Then as soon as it gets time to eat, you're ready. You got the food right there. What are you gonna put in the burrito? Chicken, perhaps? Beef? Pork? I don't know. What is the most common burrito ingredient? Would you say chicken burritos or steak burritos are more common? Basil, chopped peppers, onion, garlic, chicken. Okay, it is chicken. I'm not even at home. Yeah, I don't wear sleeveless shirts at all. I wear short sleeves. Bean and rice. Well, yeah, I mean, like, of the proteins, though. Are beans, like, high in protein? Is that a thing? I don't know. Maybe. I like chicken though. Chicken is my choice of meat to go with. Chicken burrito, chicken katsu, chicken curry. Can't go wrong with chicken. It's overall pretty good. You know, rotisserie chicken, pretty good. Beans are mid-protein. I see. I understand. Carne asada burrito. Maybe. I don't know. Chicken's good. Welcome, Zoe. Sure could go for some chicken right now. Sure could go for some good old chicken. Beans are great for fiber. Yo, that's me. I got fiber installed today. Fiber optics. You think if I ate beans, the fiber optic connection would improve? Not drop so many frames. Who even knows? Question is, can I finish this in the next 15 minutes? I don't know. I think so. I think I could do it. It's pretty much almost done. This wool loop right here, this loop of the wool. It's just even wool, yarn wool. That sure is that Claude. Is it? What is this? Claire de Lune? Isn't that the Claire de Lune guy? This isn't Claire de Lune. Clear the moon? This thing? I forget what this thing was supposed to be. What is this thing? An igloo? Some kind of strange thing or other. Welcome, Cat's Pots. Is this knitting? No, this is wooloop. Is that 2 arabesques? Welcome, Meow Hong. Hello. We're simply looping the wool. Looping the third. Push out here. Looping like you wouldn't even believe. Has anyone even looped this much on stream before? Is this the world record for looping the wool? The wool loop world record? The wool record? It's not even funny. Why is he even laughing at his own? It's not even a joke. I was gonna say laughing at his own joke, but it's not even a joke. It's just a statement. Oh, that guy. Those streamers out there. What is this? Oh, it's a mountain. It's a mountain range. I see. Oh, gee. Morty? Rick and Morty? They say that in Rick and Morty, right? Oh, gee. Oh, gee, Rick, I'm not sure about this. They turned me into a pickle. It's me, Pickle Rick. It's him. Can you believe they turned him into a pickle? Messed up. Really says a lot about society. They would pickle a Rick. And for what? Did he even deserve this? To be pickled? Yarn. Yarn Rick? They turned me into yarn. Wow. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm out of topics to talk about. This is, you know, around the end of when I normally stream, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm just saying things. We're just looping. When people get loopy, they just start saying things. Loopy. Snoopy. Snoop E. Snoop A. Snoop B. Snoop C. Snoop C. Snoopsy. That's a name. Snoopsy. Last time I was at a karaoke place, they were serving a cocktail called Pickleback. And it had Pickle Rick art on the sign. Classic. They turned him into a drink. Just looping the dirt. I've said that. I've said that so many. That's like the classic go-to line. Whenever someone goes, I don't know Rick, I can never tell if they're quoting Rick and Morty or Pawn Stars. Do they? I don't know anything about Pawn Stars. I would imagine it's probably Rick and Morty. That would be my assumption. Possibly an incorrect assumption, but I've also never watched Rick and Morty, I guess. So like I don't but I know more about Rick and Morty than Pawn Stars. Against my will. When I learn about things unintentionally. Richard and Mortimer. Rick Astley. What if they had Rick Astley as Rick? Would they do that? Do you think they would do that? Or would he be too good for that? Would he be like, I'm not lowering myself to this level. I have standards, okay? I'm just going to keep doing references to Never Gonna Give You Up. And that's what he does. That's how he lives his life. That's how he makes the big bucks. Rick and Morty's cool, but I stopped watching after season 2. Is it cool, though? The first 2 seasons are really good. So whatever, outside a couple of standout episodes. Oh, geez, I don't know. Oh, geez, I don't know, Rick. I don't know Rick or Morty. I know neither of them. Neither Rick and or Morty. Mortimer. Okay, this thing goes here. It goes there. It is, in fact, going Rick inclusive or Morty. Rick X or Morty. Exclusively, of course. Okay, look at this. The Journey. What? Well done. Very nice. Wednesday is your favorite day. What about Saturday? Saturday. About Wednesday. Let's do one last one. This one surely should take no longer than 10 minutes. The early ones tend to be quite fast. Before you know it, it'll be done. It'll be over with. You'll be like, wow, this guy's finished. He looped 3 things today. 4 things even, maybe. What did I even loop today? We had Yorkshire. We had the lake or whatever. We had the previous thing that I just did, which I already forgot. Now we have this one. That is 4 things, right? Is that 4 things? Did I name 4 things? Is that 5 things? Streamer's already forgotten. He doesn't even know. He's lost his mind. He's losing it. He's losing it. He's lost his marbles. What does that even mean? To lose marbles? Marbles on stream? Losing those marbles? Oh, this is really satisfying. I like how this is one long continuous shape. Look at that. Look at this, man. What is that? Oh, look at that. That's great. That was all one thing. Go around here. Go around right there. There, there. Soon to be done. So soon. You ever try to do a drawing like that where it's just one line? Yes. Not recently, but I have done it before. It's kind of tricky, as you might expect. Anyone out there drawing? Anyone drawing right now? You're out there doodling, listening to this, the wooloop soundtrack. I brought my iPad to work yesterday because, like, you know, I had like a dinner afterward and I was like, maybe I have like time to draw. But then I didn't. But I could have. And could have ended work at 5 and been like, I'm gonna go draw somewhere. Drawers in chat. Artists. Drawers. Why are they called drawers anyway? Like the thing that holds clothing, you know? Drawers. 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 It has nothing to do with drawing. And yet, why? Or does it? Does it have anything to do with drawing? You draw them? I guess you draw them in that way. Is that really the origin? That you draw them? Or is it any drawers? That would make sense. That is the most logical conclusion. There were draws about pulling. They're almost called unsheathers. And yet, they chose a different name. Like pulling a pencil? Drawing? Drawing a pencil? Drawing a sword. Isn't that sword art? Optionally online. It might not be online. Sword art. Online or offline. No. Sao art online. If you die in the game, you die in fiction. I've been cleaning my room for 3 days in a row. The drawers will probably be day 5 of 6. That's a lot of days. You have many things to clean. And draw blood. Man, I haven't done a blood donation in a long time. I should probably do that. at some point. You ever donated blood recently? Anyone here donating blood on the regular? Draw out. Draw in? Draw in? G? Draw out? Interesting. Should do it one time for fun. Yeah, just donate blood. It's fun. It's pretty fun. In some ways, maybe. Not really, not really. But it is nice. Hate having blood drawn, even small amounts. It's understandable. It's like not comfortable. My room is worse than infamously cluttered streamers. Cleaning my room is a multi-month. What the? Also, did I welcome Tag Barrel? I don't know if I did. What if your blood is poisonous? I don't know. They'll probably detect that. Probably no. It's been a while since I've donated blood for years. Or like years. Should probably do it. Yeah, I feel like the last time I did it was probably like pre-COVID. They used to do like blood donation drives at my workplace. Like they would go to the office and you just go downstairs. And that was like convenient. You could just do it there. But I haven't had that recently. So I can't handle it. I get lightheaded and I feel like vomiting. No. No. I mean, I feel like sometimes, I mean, like I get lightheaded after donating blood. Like they make you sit down, make sure you're okay. And then like I think I'm okay, and then I stand up, and then suddenly I'm like, oh, actually I should sit down. I should sit down for a little bit longer. Welcome, props not Jack. Okay, here we go. Village. It's village. Here's the village from Resident Evil. Village. Hey, this building isn't even complete. What is this? This building is clipping into this other. What is this, huh? Weird to be reminded of veins. So true. Anyway, I guess that's it. There's an inscription. Yo, Elden Ring update queued. Oh, look at what is this wallpaper? What is this? This looks nice. Where is this? McWay Falls. Well, they should help McWay up then. In Big Sur, California. Looks like a very nice place. Alright. The spoopy card game? Maybe at some point. Is this after the new ISP took over? Or is this just after the contract? This is the new ISP. It is dropping. It is like the audio is not dropping, but the video is. And I'm like, is it just because I'm dual streaming? I don't know. I'm gonna try to do an offline like test Twitch stream at some point. Bandwidth test, and then we'll see if I still have issues. If I do, if it's fine, I might just stop dual streaming to YouTube. The audio's dropping. What? People were saying the audio was good. No. It's cutting out a tiny. Okay, as long as like the stream isn't buffering though. Was the stream buffering? It's like my bitrate never dropped to 0. It like went pretty low but never dropped to 0. And I feel like dropping to 0 is where the issues happen. Okay, let's see what day is it. A bunch of days today. Locate an old friend day. Cartonage day. HIV AIDS awareness day. Quarter of a second. That is quite a long time actually. Purple bra day. Respect day. School backpack awareness day. Is buffering on my end? No, no, I can't believe it. Hitching now and then. Well, anyway, it's fine on YouTube. So to me, it seems like there's something going on. Because like before, it used to drop both on YouTube and Twitch. But now it's just Twitch that's having issues. Okay, let's do National Cheeseburger Day. National Cheeseburger Day raid. Cheesed to burger you. Am I right, gamers? Alright, who is streaming? Who do I want to raid today? A bunch of people streaming. A bunch of people out there. Okay, let's raid this person. This person who was literally here earlier. Solely_channel. I've been having internet issues around this time for my recent streams. Being throttled. No. Why would they do that? Why would they throttle? Unbelievable. That's a cool person. So true. Solely_channel. Classic. Anyway, that is today's stream. I will return on Friday most likely. Hopefully figured out these internet things. I don't know. The issue is if I don't figure it out, well, I guess this is still better than my previous ISP, right? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's... my bitrate dropped to 0. My bits did, in fact, drop to 0. You might see some bufferings, right? Bufferings? I don't know. But if I don't figure it out, my previous ISP is going to renew in a few days. It's bad in a different way. No, I'm cursed. It's cursed. The curse of this stream. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to stop talking. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.